Caroga. Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Caroga. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Falsehood, important things are needing new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Caroga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Bed Life for Monday, February 15th, 2021, aka President's Day. So I guess we're supposed to celebrate presidents, the president? No, it was made to combine Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday into one holiday because we had too many holidays. So it should just be Washington-Lincoln Day. But if you want to celebrate all the presidents or your favorite president, you're free to do so. That's what's good in the United States. This morning on a certain YouTube channel, they were covering a bunch of people in West Palm Beach, Florida, celebrating their favorite president of all time, former President DJ Trump. Not to be confused with our friend DJ Odyssey, or now Deej Odyssey. But yeah, DJ Trump, and their channel was getting hundreds and hundreds of dollars in super chats a minute. I was watching. They often do, this particular channel. I was surprised. I didn't know what they'd be doing after Trump left office. And what happened, and I don't know if they did it themselves or if YouTube did it to them, but for whatever reason, about an hour into the video, the chat was shut off. The chat had been disabled for the stream. Now, at first, I said, those damn YouTube people, they probably shut down their chat just to screw them out of live chats, out of super chats. Because YouTube has done that and does do that. And you're like, well, that doesn't make sense, because YouTube takes 30% of super chats. So they're literally just, cutting off their nose to spite their face. But they've done it to so many other people. There's no question they do that. But to be honest, I had no proof. And I thought maybe if I kept watching, if YouTube really did it to them, they would say something. Being they didn't say anything, either they didn't know, which is doubtful, or I suspected maybe they themselves shut off chat so as to prevent people from super chatting and giving YouTube any money. But if they did that, they could have just disabled super chats. They didn't have to disable chat. Because I'll be honest, once the chat was turned off, easily 60% of the reason for being there left with it. Because reading and watching the chat is most of the fun. Watching the video on the street, just going up and down the street, talking to Trump supporters, it doesn't really hold my interest these days. Though, they did go up to a Nicaraguan woman, and she had a shirt that said "Mi Presidente" and a picture of Trump's face. And then she had to show us the back of the shirt, said in English, "My President." And then they asked her some questions, and she was so happy to be there. And I'm like, wow, that was impressive. You wouldn't expect a random Nicaraguan woman to be so pro-Trump, but there she was. There she was. So yeah, a lot of people celebrating President's Day. Of course, if your favorite president is someone else, then good for you. Celebrate in any manner which you so please, so long as it doesn't, adversely affect anyone else. A little bit earlier on in Captain Trek's stream, I was trying to go through a list of really great presidents, like really great presidents, and I could only name one: George Washington. And that was it. That was it. Even Lincoln. No. He did things that were completely unconstitutional. He could have cared less about the Constitution. He suspended civil rights. Civil rights, not everybody's civil rights, not per race. Yes, he kept the Union together. Yes, stopped slavery. Those were definitely good things. But apparently it's not good enough in certain very progressive cities. They want to take down his statues, rename schools named after him, because while he did end slavery, he apparently was kind of an a-hole to the Native American population. So not good enough. And Teddy Roosevelt, yeah, I'm pretty good. FDR, though, oh, don't get me started. Even though in school we're taught FDRs, maybe the greatest president of the 20th century. Bull crap. 4 terms. The man was trying to become a tyrant. Only thing that saved us from 4 full terms was his unfortunate death. Because any death is unfortunate. He did lead us through World War II, but not before sending a whole bunch of Japanese Americans and even some Italian and German Americans into internment camps. Started the New Deal. I believe got personal income tax passed, which was terrible, and just not a great. It was before him. I don't know, but if it wasn't passed under him, it was certainly raised greatly under him. Not a great president, I gotta say. I really think the schools, for whatever reason, Democrat, okay, so income tax was 1913. Then he raised the income tax a lot. They really push FDR over Theodore. Theodore was clearly the better Roosevelt. And anyone who's seen Night at the Museum obviously must agree. So, welcome. So Captain Track was first in chat today at 3 p.m. Eastern. Says hello, Captain Track. Caroga Knight says Viva Caroga. And I know a lot of you guys over were at Deej's stream. I didn't realize Deej was streaming for the last hour and 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I was watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for the first time. Rendellus Maximus has donated $1. Qapla Rendellus Maximus, and you got Happy Baby. You got the Happy Baby animation. And he says, Happy President's Day from your greatest president ever. Also, why haven't you gotten that great American Rock Solid a birthday present? First, we will get to Rock Solid's birthday. I got him the best present anybody could ask for. I'm going to sing him happy birthday once I'm sure he's here. So he's getting a birthday gift. He's getting the gift of Carogan love and my singing. So he's getting a birthday gift. I couldn't give it to him before I started because it just wouldn't be right to give it to him on someone else's stream. Captain Track says, how would you rate President Warren G. Harding? I'd say a 5. Yitza says, into music, we regulate any stealing of his property and we damn good too, but you can't be any geek of the street, gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean, to earn your keep. Regulators mount up. I do not know what you mean. Captain Track says hello to Yitza, who says, hey, back. Professor Brainy Specs, his bird is late. Of course, that was an hour plus before I started. Cue the telephone. Woodside, let's see. Probably nobody. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
It's Ryan, and I'm listening to you at Home Solar. How are you today?
Go fuck yourself, Ryan.
Okay.
Good. You doing it now? I guess Ryan's busy. Oh well. Randallus Maximus donated another $1 and says, wouldn't the gift be to you not singing? And Randallus Maximus is aka Ronald Reagan, the best president there has ever been. Well, Ronald, or now in death, Randallus Maximus. Wouldn't the gift be to you not singing? Yes, but I'm giving the gift to Rock Solid, so I'm going to sing. Me not singing would be a gift to myself. So it's fine. The logic works. Andrea Seabrook says, doesn't start till later, huh? Nope. Starts later. Captain Track says, Andrea Seabrook, hello, and not for about an hour. This way we can set a reminder. Professor Brainy Specs says, Andrea Seabrook, it was supposed to start hours ago, but as always, Bird is late. That is fake news. Yitza says, Andrea, it's a joke that got old fast and is still being used. Don't let them confuse you. Absolutely. Don't be confused. Jedi Bill Qapla says, hello, Birdo Prey, Qapla, brother warrior. Hail Caroga, Jedi Bill. And Captain Track says, Andrea Seabrook, listen to Yitza. Trust me, the jokes are old and lame, but all in good fun. And says, but all in good fun. Some say Bird is always late as a joke, but the timer is usually correct. And Ryan donated $1 and got Kissing Dax. Oh shit, Andrew Cuomo also donated $1. Andrew Cuomo got Kissing Dax. Ryan got Happy Baby. So Andrew Cuomo first says, according to me, it's now a crime for me to be subpoenaed. I don't care. I covered up what happened in nursing homes. I will be a great Democrat president. Hail, Caroga. Andrew. And Ryan donated the $1 and says, yes, I went and effed myself while listening to you talk. Was good, and I was busy for 34.7 seconds. Good for you, Ryan. Good for you. I'm mean to robots on the phone. I know this. I don't think it's a problem because robots don't have feelings yet. Jedi Bill says it's a good late evening. The audio from the super chats is muted. Thank you, Yosef. Properties. How do I do this? Transform, edit transformation. No, it's not that. I remember there was some way. Okay. Okay. Advanced audio properties, alert box, Streamlabs, monitor off, monitor and output. There we go. Alert box, Streamlabs, monitor and output. That should do it now. Does that work? And now I'm just going to switch over to Opera for a second and see did that take over here as well. It did. Okay. So hopefully, thank you, Joseph. I don't know how long it's been like that's been muted, but hopefully you guys will hear the next one. Hint, hint. Hopefully. Oh, I can. You know what? I can do it. I can replay Andrew Cuomo's. Hopefully you guys heard the oh yeah from that one. Let me know if you did. Where are we? Let's see. People saying hello to each other. Professor Brainy Specs says, Yitza Lemons, if we don't tell Bird he's late, he would think we don't like him anymore. That's actually not true. Jedi Bill thought you went to bed. Yeah, Jedi Bill, I thought you were supposed to be in bed. Actually, I didn't know. Jedi Bill says hello to Andrea and Professor Brainy Specs. And he's not making tacos. Oh, no, he is making tacos. Either way, good luck with the tacos. Yitza says, Professor Brainy Specs, Bird's feelings might be hurt because he can't tell time. Someone needs to be on his side for a change regarding the matter. I can tell time. Okay, and I know I set the clock for 4:45 p.m. Eastern today, and I started like 2 minutes late. And Yosef says, greetings from the future, but still no audio. Now that's the problem. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Our best estimates. Let's see. What do I hear when it plays? Do. Son of a bitch. There's no audio. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I wonder if it's because desktop audio is muted. Son of a bitch. There's no. Okay. Okay, we'll try this again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you hear that? Did you hear the oh yeah? You don't need to super chat it. Just regular chat it. And I'll skip ahead to the end of the regular chats to see if you guys heard it. Resolute Germs for super chat audio Monty. What does that mean? Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Now there's sound. Heard it really low. Okay, but you heard it. The desktop audio. Okay. I had desktop audio muted. I guess I had to unmute desktop audio for some reason. Even though for the other stuff it works fine. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, you may occasionally hear, Skype sounds and stuff now in the background, but such is life. Such is life. Hail Caroga, Carlo Albanese. Rock Solid says, Bird of Prey didn't get me anything for my birthday. Hashtag unsubscribe. That's not true. Rock Solid, I've been saving this just for you. I got you this case for a cell phone. It's for a Samsung S3 Galaxy. No, a Samsung S7 Galaxy cell phone. And I will keep it here in New York in case you ever come this way. You will have a cell phone case for a Samsung Galaxy S7. That's one part of your gift. The second part of your gift is a laser pointer. Yeah. You see it shines. It's blue. It looks purple, but it's blue. And again, I will keep this here. Ooh, yeah, wow, look at that. Don't aim it at the camera. I will keep it here. Oh, Sassy is running. Sassy's chasing the light. It's on the ceiling. I will keep this here again for you. If you ever find yourself in New York and you need a laser pointer for whatever reason. And the third gift of the trio that I purchased just for you is this Star Trek sticker. And you could put it on something. You could be the coolest person in your neighborhood. And this one, I will mail it to you. Just send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I will mail you your birthday gift. This is just for Rock Solid. And then of course I will sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gary. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Sassy, cheer. She's cheering. You can't hear her, but trust me, she is absolutely not laying in bed looking at me like I'm crazy. She is jumping up and down, cheering. I just can't turn the camera. Happy birthday, Gary. We might be. I don't want to go too far and say we love you, but happy birthday, Gary. We really, really, really enjoy you. Good stuff. Many, many more happy birthdays. There you go. I mean, honestly, I'd be hard pressed to ask for anything more. It's probably the best birthday gift anybody's ever received from me. Captain Track says hello to Jedi Bill, and it's still afternoon, but it's getting to evening. And Captain Track says, Jitsi, I will always be on Bird of Prey, except when he uses those god-awful impressions. I lost so many subscribers yesterday. None during Austin Powers, but so many after playing Crocodile Dundee and then overnight hours till today. It has been quite the steep decline. I wasn't expecting it. Monty's Folly says, Hail, Bird of Prey. How are you this fine Monday? Not bad, Monty. I hope you are well. Jedi Bill says, Bird of Prey, you are late again. Hail, Caroga. I was a little late because I was having microphone problems. I had to reset the microphone software. Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey isn't late. Oh, well, thank you, Thomas. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello out there in YouTube land. That's right, I wasn't late at that point. I would be late a few minutes later. Captain Track says, not Ryan Johnson, hello. Hector says, hola. Dan23 says, hello to Captain Track. Thomas says, now he is late. I was actually still a minute early at that point, Thomas. Captain Track says, Jedi Bill is not yet late. Now, after his 2-minute intro, he is late. I see how it is. Monty says, oh God, he really is late, and I can't give him any more fines. Bird of Prey, me, said microphone problem, 2 more minutes. Bradley Briggs says, yup, zup, y'all, zup, Bradley. I have problems with words that begin with Z, apparently. Dan23 says, tomorrow in England is Pancake Day. Happy Pancake Day. That sounds delicious. Although, of course, what you call pancakes, we do not. What we call pancakes, you call, I have no idea, but you don't call them pancakes. Professor Brainy Speck says, late, bird is late. Professor, have you ever considered speaking to somebody in a professional setting? You seem to get too much, too much pleasure from pointing out other people being late. It just doesn't seem healthy. Doesn't seem like the healthiest mind state to be in, mental state. I just saying, Carogan psychiatry could probably help. Bradley Briggs says 2 more minutes. Not Ryan Johnson says, Captain Trek, hello, good sir. T-Berg, Qapla T-Berg says, on this President's Day, let's give credit where it's due and rename 45 to 44.5 for the job he did. Monty's Folly says, Dan23, please don't remind me of that. I'm on a strict keto diet. Yosef says, Bird of Prey, Deej called it. Yeah, well, it's not the hardest thing to call, is it, Yosef? Resolute Germ says, hello all, Qapla Resolute. Professor Bernie Specs, 2 minutes. What's 2 minutes, Bird of Prey? When are you already? You're already hours late. I'm not hours late. Rock Solid says 2 minutes equal Bird is late. Andrea Seabrook is back and says, yo, welcome back, Andrea. Not Ryan Johnson says, I knew Bird was going to have mic problems. You did. Somebody called the mic problems. Captain Track says hello to Resolute. Actor says 2 Carogan minutes. Sci-Fi Nation says, greetings, Bird of Prey, Momo Prey, Sassy O'Prey, and fellow nerds. It must be late O'Prey today, since Bird isn't here on time. Hail, Caroga. Hail, Caroga. I was only a minute late. And guys, before I forget, thank you so much, John Araki, with the $1 super chat that you guys heard this time. Before I forget, Sci-Fi Nation is having a special live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, Tuesday. Please go ahead, and if you see the stream in your YouTube, click the remind me button so you get an email reminder. when he's going live. Please try to be there for him. Besides a well-planned stream, it's also going to be Sci-Fi Nation's birthday tomorrow. So, try to, you might, maybe you want to get him a pair of scissors or something. Let's see, a pen, an interesting pen that says, what does this even say on it? It says Joe's Ultimate LLC on it. It was a freebie I got from a company trying to sell me pens. A comb. The man could always use a comb, and what man can't use a comb from time to time? So these are all possible gifts you can get, Sci-Fi Nation, or just bring yourself. I'm sure he'd be happy if you just show up tomorrow. So check out Sci-Fi Nation. I plan to be there for his stream at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Not Ryan Johnson says hello to Andrea Seabrook. Monty's Folly says, Joseph, hail, sir. Any luck with the chair? Yes, how's your chair doing, Joseph? Oh, he said he got a new wheel. He said he got his wheel. Somebody else had a broken chair, but with good wheels. Resolute Germ says hello to Captain Trek. And Captain Trek says, Bird of Prey, sorry you really are late. Yes, I know I was late. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Qapla 47 Yorktown. Joseph says, Monty, the chair is fixed and rolling. Awesome. Professor Brainy Spatch yells out, Changeling Martok. Space Kissing Her says, late and 47 minutes late. No, I'm not 47 minutes late. I was 2 to 3 minutes late. In fact, 2 minutes late. Dr. Scotty says, Bird is now having hair and makeup done before the show. No, I am not. Deej is here, says, hail on Caroga. Thank you for coming, Deej. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Commodore Ty says, hello all, Qapla. Commodore Ty. Moxley fan 21 says, Bird of Prey, Qapla, Bird, and chat, Qapla, Moxley. Carlo Albanese says, Bed Life. It's a stream by Bird of Prey 5. Yes, it is. Bed Life, a great song by Piano Dean. Cactus TV says, hello, friends. Qapla, Cactus TV. Good to see you. Space Kissing Her says, good timing. Just got out of chemo and have to drive. Oh, yeah. And Joe Biden donated $1 and got Kissing Dax. And you know what, Space Kissing Her, I am sorry you have to go through chemo, but I'm so happy you can drive afterwards. Joe Biden $1 says, I should be president. 1, I'm laughing my butt off seeing these people who voted for me getting mad at my executive order to increase insulin prices and the proposed $1 billion cut to Medicare. I'm sure these fools will vote for President Harris and me again. That's probably true. Carlo Albanese says, hail Caroga, hail Caroga. Joseph Patrick says, Monty, I have the link. Thing is, I bought the chair in 2020, so if I wanted a new one, I would need a special approval from the finance department, and she would say no. Yeah, what's up with these finance department people? Dan23 says, Philip J5 from Futurama was played by Billy West. Captain Trax says, a.k.a. Bird of Prey, a.k.a. Late O'Prey. Miss Londell's Groovy Movie says, Qapla, Miss Londell. Earlier on Captain Trek's stream, Miss Londell was sporting the absolutely super cool Make Klingons Great Again hat, which when you reverse it, it says Qapla across the top. Well, great look, Miss Londell. One of my favorite hats. Deej Odyssey says, son of a bitch, not Ryan Johnson, figures he would use his evil machines. Resolute is one of those guys is actually worth celebrating. Hector says, Bird of Prey, isn't time you start playing playing Nicole royalties. No, hell no. Hell no. I paid for that. Monty's Folly says, Joseph, yes, finance. I'm lucky if my department head in that regard shares my interests and does historical arms and armor restoration, so my toys are her toys. Wow, Monty, that is very, very interesting mix of armor restoration, historical arms and armor restoration. I'm impressed. Nicole Malo, Qapla Nicole, says from the president from Independence Day. That's true. He was a pretty good president. All of our good presidents were movie stars. Playing president, not actually president. Joseph says his president is Jarish Inyo, if you say so, Joseph. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Qapla, bird of prey, I'm celebrating the future president of Caroga, nephew of prey, who promises that kissing Dax will become a national holiday. Yes, we should make a holiday around the day that scene was aired for the first time. That's a great national holiday. Thomas Potts is bird of prey. So now are you canceling YouTube Premium, or are you a hypocrite, oh prey? I told you, Thomas, I have paying YouTube Premium specifically so when they do something I really don't like, I can cancel it and let them know about it. Resolute Germ says if YouTube cared about Super Chat money, it would be available to everyone. Yeah, that's too. That's too. And yes, the chat is always fun. Agreed, says Carlo. Professor Brainy Specs is bird of prey. All hail President-elect Arthur Coleman Winters. Arthur Coleman Winters. Carlo Albanese says, what happened to Hillary? Wasn't she arrested? No. Andrea Seabrook says Nicaraguans tend to, I assume you mean vote Republicans, because the old leftist communist regime is still in control of Nicaragua and Republicans continue to fight them. Little history. Eastland Burkholder says Washington turned down a hereditary monarchy. Absolutely, he did. Thomas Potts says Lincoln was the best president. Oh, the hell he was, Thomas. The hell he was. Andrea Seabrook says, yes, love, not live. Got you. I think you mean, love Republicans, not vote Republicans. Either way, I get it. Sci-Fi Guy, Qapla Sci-Fi Guy says, Sci-Fi Nation, do you remember a Roddenberry film from the 70s called Planet Earth? The females in the movie called all the males dinks. That's interesting. Deej Odyssey says, Kennedy got to bang Marilyn Monroe. What are you talking about, Willis? That doesn't make him a great president. Bender for president, Nicole. John DeMarco says, George was against political parties. Too bad there weren't more presidents like that. Yep, he was against the political party system. Eastland says his speeches are great to read, Lincoln. Well, I'm not saying you can't give good speeches, but good speeches does not make you a great president. T. Berg says the founding fathers would have declared many senators and congressmen traitors and had them shot, let alone the mob king. Resolute says in public, most of Central America is pro-Trump. He was the first American president to hold their governments responsible for screwing over the people. T-Berg says Carogan dictator teaches democracy. Sci-Fi Guy says every time you use that word, I think of Roddenberry. Mr. Londell's groovy movie says Bird of Prey, had Lincoln not suspended habeas corpus, Washington, D.C. would have fallen into Confederate hands. It wasn't just habeas corpus. There was a lot of things. And he said, well, if he got elected, that the people were if he got reelected, then that would mean what he did was right. And that's not true. But that's fine. I'm not saying he was terrible. He just not great. Or as great as made out to be. Carlos is Bird of Prey. The good outweigh the bad. At what point is it unreasonable? Oh, the good can outweigh the bad for sure. But I'm just saying, a great president, you don't have to worry about outweighing the bad. There just shouldn't be bad. Okay? There just shouldn't be bad. Dan23 says, Doctor Who premiered on the same day JFK was assassinated. It all makes sense now. No, wait, it doesn't. Thomas Spots is Bird of Prey. Do you know how many Native Americans died by Washington during the French and Indian War or during his presidency? Of course not, Thomas. Nobody teaches us that. Carlos says, remember Caroga sent the Beagle back in time to save the universe with love. Absolutely. Sassy, your distant ancestors will be happy that you are now spreading love throughout the past. Resolute says FDR was the worst president in history. I don't know if I would go that far either. Carlos says Caroga rescued the orphans from Kurdistan and gave them jobs and education and sometimes food. This is all true. This is all true. Hail Caroga says not Ryan Johnson. Sci-Fi Nation says Warren G. Song lyrics, I don't know. I don't know them, Sci-Fi Nation. And now Dan says, okay, Doctor Who premiered the day after JFK was assassinated. Now it makes all the sense. Yitza says, Bird does not know Warren G. regulators. This is true. Bradley Briggs is in the house. Qapla again, Bradley. T-Berg is laughing. Carlos is strong. Okay, a lot of laughs. I guess something happened. Professor Brainy Specs is Dan. Actually, that's not true either. There's a popular myth Doctor Who started late because of the JFK story, but another live event caused it to start late. The JFK story ran the day before. Actor says that was rude. T-Berg, I pity the Microsoft scammers. Ryan was not a robot. Of course he was a robot. Dan23 says, Bird of Prey, I've seen all but the last season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm at episode 3. I just started. Joseph Patrick says, Ryan went and is copulating with himself. Hakeem is laughing, and one way to handle those scammers. They're not North Korean agents. Not Ryan Johnson's Bird of Prey saying he's going to give it to someone just sounds creepy. That's true. It does sound creepy. I should not say that. Carl Albanese says, my friend Ryan just called me crying. He just quit his job because he gets abused all day trying to help out people. He can't afford the rent now and will be homeless soon. Carlo, maybe he wants to move in with you. You can always spare a couch or something. I'm telling you, that was not a real person. I could tell it was a robot. They call all the time, the exact same voice. Carlos says, Monty's Folly, it was a reference to the phone call. Yeah. And then we're getting the no audio and no sound thing. Thank you, Yosef, for the super chat. Dee Dee says, Qapla, Bird of Prey, how are you and the family doing? We're doing okay today, Dee Dee. Thank you for asking. Moxley fans says, Bird of Prey, nope. Yeah, there was still no audio. Dan's got some tacos. Monty's getting audio now. Carlos says, Anti-Trigger keeps getting a ringing in his ears now. Every super chat sent. Hail Carogan sonic weapons. Hail Caroga. Resolute Germs says, super chat audio, Monty. Nicole says, try Caroga now with more spies. Okay. Professor Brainy Specs says, yep, there's sound now. Thank you, Professor. Deej says the sound was really low. Well, that's just a side effect. I do have the audio low on my computer. I could bump it up a bit. You're going to hear a beep once I let the mouse click go. Okay. That should help on future audio playing. Actor also said it was low, but he heard it. Moxley fan says, "Oh yeah, yes, that's what you hear when Dax and her friend kiss." Actor says, "Such is the laziness of a streamer, Bird of Prey, that he doesn't mute Skype and system sounds." I tried to, but there's no option to mute Skype separately. Carlos says, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what's happening. Don't worry. Nothing important. Professor Brainy Specs, his bird is doing laser surgery on himself. Deej is blind. Oh, shit. I shot the laser out. Actor says he lasered a bunch of neurons. Don't worry. I've got so many extra neurons. Thomas Potts says, son of a bitch, he's blind too. Yitza says, my eyes. Oh no, Yitza, you're an artist. You need your eyes. Now Thomas is making beeping sounds with Skype. Carlos says, Bird of Prey now has a dark spot on the camera permanently now. I don't think I do. I never actually aimed it in the camera. I just aimed it over and to the right. Thomas says class action lawsuit. How can you start a class action lawsuit? You can't even see. Not Ryan Johnson says, great. Bird of Prey has managed to blind and deafen its entire audience. Way to go. Well, as long as they can't see the downvote or the unsubscribe, I'm good. Rock Solid. Yosef says to Rock Solid, happy birthday and to many more revolutions around the sun. Absolutely, Rock Solid. Mamo Prey also wishes you a happy birthday. Actor says, Feliz cumpleaños, Rock Solid. Carlos says, great, everyone is blind and deaf. Great stream so far. Nicole says, NASA's Perseverance rover lands on Mars in two days. Yes, and Elihu is going to be live streaming the landing. So I think he said 11:18 a.m. Pacific time. So like 2 in the afternoon Eastern. And he's going to be doing a stream about Mars before the landing. So that'll be an interesting day. So 2 days. That'll be before DS9 Wednesday. And it'll be over before DS9 Wednesday begins. So perfect timing for a stream. Agner says he still has 3 or 4 senses to ruin. Joseph says, Bird of Prey, did you get a haircut? We buzzed the hair last week. I shaved today. And we buzzed the hair last week. I think I was on Friday's Bed Life. I had already buzzed the hair. But this might be just the second stream I've been on since we buzzed it. Carlos says, so Bird of Prey lost all the subs he made last month. Yes, actually. In the sub count for the last 28 days, it went from +8 to -1 in one day. In one day, from +8 to -1. Monty says, Bird of Prey, be careful about singing happy birthday. No, they don't. He doesn't own the rights anymore. There was a lawsuit. The Michael Jackson estate lost. It is now in the public domain. John DeMarco says, happy birthday, Rock Solid. T-Berg says, it's not a tumor. I hope not. Carlos says, we all know the tip counts, but does the intro count? Of course. The intro is like the tip of a song or a speech. And then Dan's putting up the pancakes emoji to show those people outside the United States what pancakes look like. John DeMarco says, don't listen to him, Jeff. He's just making excuses for being late. Professor Brainy Specs says, John Araki, no worries. I'm listening to Bird of Prey. Just like I don't listen to Live with Matthew. They are both Carogan. Wow. Dan says, Bird of Prey, do you like the President Lincoln episode of Star Trek, the original series? I mean, I don't dislike it. It's a good episode. Memorable. Has good lessons to be learned. Sci-Fi Nation says, thanks for the B-Day stream. Shout out Bird of Prey. Here is the link for those who would like it. Awesome, Sci-Fi Nation. Guys, check out that link. Professor Brainy Specs says, Bird of Prey, you were 2 minutes late plus another 4 hours. No 4 hours. I'll take 2 minutes, but 4 hours. Actor says, Lucky Joe. Thomas says, well, Carlo, the governor of New York, blamed Trump for lack of vaccines today, even though a few months ago Cuomo said he wouldn't accept vaccines from Trump. Joseph says, Jarish Inyo, president of Earth in Star Trek. Yeah, I don't remember these things. Earth has a president? That doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense. Professor Brandy Specs is Bird of Prey. You don't know who his president-elect Arthur Coleman Winters is? I do not. I do not, Professor. Vincent Gallipo Qapla says, Bird of Prey, I'm Canadian, so I have to deal with Justin Trudeau. We're so kind here in the North. Happy President's Day. Thank you, Vincent, and happy Prime Minister Day, if there is such a day. Jedi Bill says, hello, Bird of Prey. Hail, Caroga. Hail, Caroga, Jedi Bill. Good to see you. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, can you have good without the bad? You know, people ask that, and they say, well, you wouldn't know good if there wasn't any bad. I think you probably could. I think you could know good without the bad. It might not be as good, but there could still be good. Because it could be good versus neutral. It doesn't have to be good versus bad. Just saying. Dan23 says in SG1 they had 2 presidents for the show. That's true. And probably more, maybe. I don't know. What did you say, Mom Cray? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Thomas says, Professor Brainy Specs, I think Bird of Prey's favorite president is President Clark from Babylon 5. No, I don't remember him either. Carlo Albanese says, Dear Bob, will you tell the story of the first Carogan soldier this week? From Carogan Soldier 68. Oh, Mamo Prays on the phone. That's why she's talking. I get it now. Carlo, the first Carogan soldier. It's not really a story that's, family friendly. I can tell you about the second Carogan soldier. It was a much less bloody, much less, much more family friendly story. I can tell you about that. So the second Carogan soldier, Caroga had to raise their military because they were like, this was back in the day when Caroga was new, and it was basically paradise. The Garden of Eden was basically Caroga. It's in the Bible, but the Catholic Church cut out some of those, and they're hiding them in the basement of the Vatican archives now. But basically, in the Bible, it tells about how God created Caroga, and it was good. And then inside Caroga, he just decided, I'll call this the Garden of Eden, and he'll make Caroga as big as he needed. And then, after Eve ate the apple, which was really a pomegranate, and it really wasn't her fault, but whatever, and God cast everyone out because he was pissed And he said, nobody can come into Caroga. Caroga is too good for all you dumb, ugly, smelly human beings to come in. And he cast everyone out. And for thousands of years, no one could get back into Caroga because God put an angel at the gate. And he said, don't let the humans in until they've at least this unsmelly. And like at a amusement park, there's like a sign that says you're not allowed on the roller coaster unless you're at least this tall. Well, God basically put up a sign, you're not allowed in Caroga until you're at least this clean. And it's, I can't explain it to you, but trust me, he did it. He's God. He could do whatever he wanted. And so, the human race for the longest time, they were pretty filthy animals. They didn't understand the concept of bathing, especially the Turdistanes, who were on the rise around this time. They're pooping and pissing in the same water. They're drinking and bathing. And, the angel who's left in charge, who will go unnamed, but he becomes pretty important later on, Lucifer. He was like, no, these people would come up and he would give them like a sniff test. He's like, ooh, no, you're not allowed here. And then he'd like the worst smelling ones. He's like, you go over to Europe. You guys go to Europe. You're gonna be in the Europeans. And then he'd sniff and he's like, yeah, you smell, but not as much. You can come on over to America. And then the funny looking ones, he's like, yeah, you can come to America, but you go north. You go to Canada. And then the smaller stature ones, but they had funny accents. He's like, you can come over too, but you go south. You go down to Mexico and Brazil and shit. Yeah, go by that go in that rainforest and build some pyramids in the rainforest or something. And then like the ones that had all this gold and they were worshiping cats. He's like, yeah, you guys are going to the desert and you're going to build some pyramids in the desert. And then the turds, the Turdistanes, they were the worst of the worst. And he's like, oh God, you guys stay right here and you just create Turdistan. And then finally, the cleanest of the clean man and a woman walked up to him, and they said, listen, you morning star, I demand you tear down this wall. And he gave them the sniff, and he said, wow, this smells pretty good. He's like, let me smell you a little closer. And so the man put up his arm, and Lucifer took a sniff. He's like, damn, this smells springtime fresh. And the woman put up her arm, and he sniffed. He's like, and this smells like a summer's breeze. And he says, congratulations, you too, get in. You're allowed into Caroga. So Lucifer let them into Caroga, and they started, of course, repopulating Caroga. But after, they had a couple of kids, they're like, shit, we don't want to, diddle our own kids. So they had to leave Caroga to go bring some of the lesser smelly people back in, teach them how to bathe. And by this point, Lucifer had gotten too busy, so there was no more protection, and so random people were able to come into Caroga too. But it was very important that people kept up the image of Caroga being a clean and non-smelly nation. Anyway, after, I don't know, several hundred years, some of the foul-smelling Turdistanes, they were getting a little angry that, they had to live in their own poop. And, nobody ever taught them that you're not supposed to, sleep in your own droppings. if you will. And they always get so angry when these beautiful smelling Carogans would walk past, and like they're like, why don't the flies attack the Carogans? The flies are always buzzing over the Turdistanis, and they just didn't understand like why Carogans could eat fruit and stuff without getting sick. And the Turdistanis, when they'd eat a piece of fruit that had all the fecal matter on it, they would get super sick and they're coughing and throwing up, and it just made bad situation worse. And finally, the Turdistani, the smartest Turdistani of them all, who had an IQ, roughly equal to that of your average American sixth grader from a bad school, said, you know what? We're going to go into Caroga and we're going to be the clean ones. We're going to eat all that nice food, and we're going to be the ones that's going to smell like summer breezes. And so that man, whose name was Anti-Trekker, raised an army, and they headed off to Caroga. And Caroga, being far more advanced than Turdistan, they had already invented the telescope, and they on lookout saw this massive army. At first they smelled it, and then they could see this army. It was coming downwind. That was coming, of all these turds were coming to Caroga. So we needed an army. So the great Carogan leader at the time, Berto Prey 5 the first, actually Berto, also shortened to Berto Prey the first, he decided we need to raise an army, well, the first way he thought to raise an army, it was that's a story for another time. But after seeing all the blood and all the death that came from his first idea, his second idea was, let's just take the young men who are willing to fight, and the first volunteer was Carlos Albanese the first, and he shoved his way to the front of the line, and he said, they can take our summer breeze, but they will never take our freedom. And so he was given the official title of the second soldier of Caroga. He was given a shield, a mighty sword, and he got his own T-Rex onto which he could mount himself, and he could ride his T-Rex into battle. And he went off to fight the turds. And to be honest, at the sight of this giant T-Rex, the turds just dropped everything and ran back to Turdistan. And Caroga was saved by its second soldier, who defeated the entire Turdistani army with just him, his sword, his shield, and his pet T-Rex, who he named Sassy the First. That's the story of the second soldier. The first soldier, like I said, too bloody. Not for this type of company. Maybe on a private stream we can get into that one day. I know, Dear Bob. Yes, we'll get to Dear Bob. I realize that took us on a little bit of a tangent, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Jedi Bills says, Thomas Potts, is the Bird of Prey super mansion finished yet? Yeah, Thomas, finish my mansion, please. Professor Brainy Specs says, Thomas Potts, it makes sense that Bird of Prey's favorite president is President William Morgan Clark. Carlo Albanese says, Bird of Prey does not crash, he entertains. That works. Skype is evil. I saw that in the chat. Wesley Crusher made it to a stream. Qapla, Wesley. Good to see you, Wes. You did not miss the Dear Bops. We haven't even started. Jedi Bill says, hey, Bird of Prey, why do I have an alpaca sticker? Why do you have an alpaca sticker on my laptop? Well, that was Sissopray. Sissopray's first time on the stream. She wanted more alpacas. And at the risk of her actually buying an alpaca, I went ahead and just ordered the alpaca sticker. And next to the Klingon sticker, the alpaca sticker was the second sticker I put on the laptop. Blame Carlo, says Carlo. No anti-tracker, absolutely. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, dear Bop, dear Bop, dear Bop. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, the first. Bird of Prey 5, the first. Also known as Bird of Prey, the first. Jedi Bill says, Bird of Prey, dear Bop, dear Bop, dear Bop. Guys, that doesn't speed up, dear Bop. Wesley says, oh man, come on, Bird, shut it. Wes, if you don't want to hear me talk, why? Jedi Bill says, Dear Bob. Okay, I get it. It's time for Dear Bob. Monty's Folly says, Bird of Prey, I'm surprised that the T-Rex wasn't called Blondie. Well, there were other T-Rexes. That was just one. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, dear God, man, what a story. Get to the Dear Bops. Excuse me. Okay. Wow. Okay, fine. It's time for the Dear Bob. I can see none of you appreciate history, okay? Nobody wants to hear Krogan history. That's fine. We'll do Dear Bops. So just for your sake, I hope none of the Dear Bops ask about Krogan history. Else you're going to have problems. Okay, Wesley's laughing. Better than playing with turds for sure. Jedi Bills is Bird of Prey. Hail on Caroga. No hail on Caroga. Okay, let's see. What do we got? First Dear Bop of the week. It says, Dear Bop, Enterprise NX. I gotta make this a little wider. Fireman's Pole Engineering, and a link to whatculture.com. Resolute Germ with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Resolute Germ. And what does Resolute Germ say? Great story, Bert. Oh, thank you. But you understand that's history, not a story. But thank you so much. See, at least we got somebody here who appreciates history. Resolute Germ. So the NX's fire pole, what's going on with this? You gotta try this pole. 10 secrets of the Enterprise NX-01 you need to know. You know that when you're on the bridge, on either side of the view screen, there's a door. The idea is if you go out that door, there's a dark gallery that runs around the bridge on either side, a circular gallery that has windows. Now, if you go outside those, there's a fireman's pole that you can slide down to go to engineering. You can step on the pole and go straight down. Why wouldn't you? Firemen have fire poles for a reason. It's not just because it's fun. Engineering is a deck below them and aft of them, so you jump on the pole and go down. I wish we could have shown that. So apparently that there was a fireman's pole on the NX-01 that didn't get shown. Okay, this, while it's very interesting, this is not a Dear Bop, but thank you. And Aravic Sonder with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Aravic Sonder. No comment. Dear Bob, check out this plot from the next Star Trek Discovery novel. Wonderlands. Summary. In a desperate attempt to prevent the artificial intelligence known as Control from seizing critical information that could destroy all sentient life, Commander Michael Burnham donned the Red Angel time travel suit and guided the USS Discovery into the future and out of harm's way. But something has gone terribly wrong. Yes, it's Discovery. Everything has gone terribly wrong. And Burnham has somehow arrived in place for a far different from anything she could have imagined. More than 900 years out of time, with Discovery nowhere to be found, and where a mysterious and cataclysmic event known as the Burn has utterly decimated Starfleet, and with it the United Federation of Planets. How can she possibly exist day to day in this strange place? What worlds are out there are waiting to be discovered? Do any remnants of Starfleet and the Federation possibly endure? With more questions and answers, Burnham must nevertheless forge this new friendships and new alliances if she hopes to survive this future enough for Discovery Q to find her. This is just the plot for Star Trek Discovery Season 3. Okay. I guess this takes place before she finds Discovery. But again, I appreciate the link, but this is not really a Dear Bop issue. Dear Bop is for questions or advice, and stuff like that. Wesley Crusher with a $2 super chat. I'm sorry, we're a rowdy bunch today, Dear Bop. No problem, Wes. No problem. Not a problem at all. Dear Bop, historic Arctic blast hits Texas, where I live. Brr. It's cold. It's like 10 degrees. I'm snowed in. I know this really isn't advice or a question. This is just such a historic time in Texas. I just had to share this. Moxley fan. Oh, I get it, Moxley fan. And something like this, absolutely fine to share. I feel bad for you guys in Texas. You guys are used to it being warm and hot, and the stars at night being big and bright. And I have a feeling when it's 10 degrees out, Fahrenheit, mind you, that's 22 degrees below the freezing point in Fahrenheit. Nobody's going out to look at the stars. I hope the cold front passes you soon, and I hope it doesn't come this way. Just goes right back north up to Canada. And I hope you guys get through it without too much power interruption. Dear Bob, you're just about out of time. Rise up and standing for something. Get me a damn birthday present. RXP. Rock solid. You got several birthday presents today. And once you send me that self-addressed stamped envelope, I will mail you your Star Trek sticker. Post haste. Happy birthday again, Rock Solid. Dear Bob, your top 5 favorite food brands. Food brands. Coca-Cola, if that counts. I mean, it should. Kraft. I mean, what's a brand? Chop meat? That's not a brand. They're a brand of chop meat. Do you mean like fast food places? Because those I could name. Like McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Arby's. No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. I'm not saying those would be the top 5. I'm just saying those are your name. Actual food brands like Kraft, Velveeta, Goya. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. I guess we'd throw in Coca-Cola, Kraft, I guess as a brand, I don't know, Kellogg's, a lot of cereals, a lot of things fall under the Kellogg's brand. Rice-A-Roni, and I don't know, one of the pasta brands, whatever, Bertolli. I'm sorry, I just don't know how to answer this question. Dan23 saw a video about Star Trek Discovery novel, and it's set in Michael Burnham's first year in the future. So, okay, so it's set before Discovery comes. I honestly don't think I could care any less. Dear Bob, what is your opinion on the design of the Columbia class from Star Trek Online? You may not have seen it before. The Columbia class light escort, this brand new design of reinterpretation of a light escort as it might appear in the 2280s around the time of Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. It looks like the same ship I saw last week. It looks decent. Like I said, I mean, I'm not going to turn it down if somebody wants to give me one, but I'm not going to run out and buy one. It's far from my favorite design. I mean, it's a decent looking Federation starship. I don't know how to give more details. Dear Bob, what do you think of the early design concept for the Oberth class? I like the Oberth, honestly. I don't think it's a terrible design. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense, but seeing it on screen is pretty cool. This was the early concept. Honestly, this picture is so distracting. I can't tell anything from it. I'm sorry. It looks fine. And the Excelsior class design process. I don't have, I'm sorry. Dear Bob is not a place to go over the all different ship submissions. I understand you want my input, but to be honest, unless you have some really good high quality images of starships, there's not going to be enough for me to give an opinion. Dear Ba, I run and run, but never flee. I'm often watched, yet never seen. When I run and run, but never flee. I'm often watched, yet never seen. When long I bring boredom, when short I bring fear. What is I? Huh? I run and run, but never flee. I'm often watched, yet never seen. When long I bring boredom, when short I brings fear. I bring fear. I was thinking like a heart or something, but no, it doesn't. Pulse? No, boredom doesn't come with. I'm on something biological. My mind is thinking of something biological. What? Sassy girl. Time? Well, I thought of a clock or a watch, but short. What is? That's too easy. It's not. I mean, you can see a watch. Wind. Long-winded, you get bored. But short wind, is that fear? And run. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. You run. A fan? A long fan is bored? No. A long boat? A Resolute says it's time. It's not, it can't be time. It can't be time. You can't watch time. It's not the same. If it's time, that's bullshit. Why, when time is short, it brings fear? When time is long, it brings boredom? That doesn't make any sense. How? I love when there's plenty of time. I'm not bored, I'm happy. It's the best time. Like, oh shit, I got nothing to do for 8 hours? Hooray. This not bored. I don't say, oh great, I'm bored. I say hallelujah. If it's time, that sucked. I'm sorry. If the answer is time, then that's, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully they sent me the answer in the next question. Captain Trax says, remember everyone, dear Bop, for now, right often. I'm sorry. Resolute says it's time. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, I always seen the bottom of the O berth being detachable. It was for mission-specific equipment and planet or nebula sensors. I mean, that's possible. Time drags. Watch the time. No. I mean, if it's time, we clearly have different opinions. Dear Ba, there is a large family across the street from me. Mr. and Mrs. Hernandez have 6 daughters. Each daughter has 1 brother. How many people are in that damn house? There's a large family across the street from me. Mr. and Mrs. Hernandez, so that's 2, have 6 daughters, so that's 6, so plus 2 is 8. Each daughter has 1 brother, so it's 1 brother. 9. I would say 9. Sci-Fi Nation says, Bird of Prey brings fear if time is running short on your life. That says on your life. Okay, but, and I would argue fine. Maybe it brings fear if time is running short. But if it's running long, that's not boredom. That's a party. That's the weekend. You get bored on the weekend? No. Yeah, 9. 9! Okay, I got that one. You see, that one at least is answerable. Dear Bob, I am something people love or hate. I change people's appearances and thoughts. If a person takes care of themselves, I will go up even higher. To some people, I will fool them. To others, I am a mystery. Some people might want to try and hide me, but I will show. No matter how hard people try, I will never go down. Age. Anti-Trigger has a lot of me. What am I? Age, obviously. I mean, I knew that answer by the second sentence. If a person takes care of themselves, I will go up even further, higher. Age. Yeah. I mean, that's not exactly true. As we all know, unfortunately, some people die sooner no matter how much they take care of themselves. But clearly the answer is age. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I get bored at work if I have a lot of time left. Okay, but you're at work, Wes. That's a specific thing. Also, is because you're doing something you don't want to do. If you could find a way to do something you wanted to do, you wouldn't be bored. I guess somebody did get a riddle book as a present, Yitzhak. Dear Bob, this is an automated message from your hospital bed. I hear there's been a lot of moaning and complaining about me recently. A few days ago, there was some guy prodding and poking at me. Well, F you, Joe. For years I've put up with you carrying your enormous weight, bodily fluids being spilled on me, and worst of all, watching Star Trek Discovery. F that. I've had enough. As of tomorrow, I'm going on strike. Death to Caroga. P.S. Please say hi to Mama Pray. Mama Pray, the hospital bed says hello to you. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Except he's good. The hospital bed's going on strike tomorrow. So, no, Mama Pray does not authorize the strike. Dear Bob, why didn't you get Rox a birthday present? Use some of that CBS money you get for defending Discovery and Klingorks. First, I don't defend Discovery nor Klingorks, but I did get Rox solid 3 birthday gifts, and I sang him a song. Dear Bob, has anyone ever told you that from certain angles you look like Gizmo from Fallout 1? I can't say I've ever seen this guy before. I can see the ridges and the face and the beard a little and mustache and the extra chin. I guess I could see it. No, nobody's ever told that to me before. But I see it. I dig it. Sci-Fi Nation is a bird of prey. I say trade up. What? Trade up is a newer, better model. Let's see what the old bed has to say about that. Yeah, I wish I could, but I can't. And nobody even ever got back to me about selling me a newer hospital bed. Dear Bob, I came from the mine, but I'm not an orphan. I'm surrounded by wood, but you don't burn me. I'm used by many, but few like me. What am I? I come from a mine, but I'm not an orphan. Well, that's anything. I'm surrounded by wood, but you don't burn me. Well, there's a lot of things that we don't burn. Surrounded by wood. Any type of metal surrounded by wood. I'm used by many, but few like me. What is something lots of people use but don't like using? Toothpick? Surrounded by wood. I'm used by many, but few like me. I'm going to think about this while I take my pill and you guys watch a commercial. Now, I've got the commercials fixed, so you won't have to rewatch the commercial if we have to go back to the commercial later on. I'll be right back.
Your cat is your friend and he depends on you to take good care of him. Purina Cat Chow. Purina Cat Chow. You can depend on Purina Cat Chow. Purina Cat Chow. Chow chow chow.
He depends on me for loving care, and I depend on Purina Cat Chow to give him great taste and nutrition.
Purina Cat Chow. You can depend on Purina Cat Chow. Purina Cat Chow. Chow chow chow.
What's in this little blue egg that keeps Barbara Eden looking slim and trim?
Ooh, there's only one answer to that. It's Legs Control Top Pantyhose. See, Legs slims and trims but doesn't bind, so you get comfort and control.
Stretching, bending, standing, setting. There's one pantyhose that's always fitting. Nothing, it's a great pair of legs.
The
Computer Factory wants you to get the competitive edge with the Apple rebate sale. Purchase a qualifying Apple system now and get cash back. Buy the Apple IIgs for only $549 after Apple rebate, or the Apple IIc for only $549 after rebate, or the powerful Macintosh Plus for only $1,449 after Apple rebate. Hurry in to your nearest Computer Factory store for their lowest prices of the year on Apple. Plenty of stock on hand at all Computer Factory locations.
Give me a mountain and nothing to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and smooth, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me a river, give me a dew.
I'm not using Alexa.
Friends, give me a dew. Give me the sunshine, give me a
It's a pencil. Monty's Folly says it's a pencil. Graphite, yes, surrounded by wood. It is a pencil. Thank you, Monty. And you're right, I probably would not have got that. So very much thank you. Matthew Kursanek says Qapla. Well, I say Qapla to Matthew. Says, am I late, Joe? Well, you're a little late, Matthew. We're about halfway through our Dear Bops, and I told a big long story of the second Carogan soldier and how Caroga was founded, basically. Read a bunch of chats, but I'm sure there's still some good stuff going to come up. Yeah, okay, I get it. Pencil, that works. Although I have burned pencils before, so I guess it really, you should have said most people don't burn me. You're Admiral Saval, Qapla Admiral Saval. I was wondering because I was like, oh, that's a new name. Good to see you, Admiral. Dear Bob, hi, big boy. Your old girlfriend here, Fang Fang. I write you again so that I can tell you that Deej's not nice to me, and I want to see you again. Remember those romantic nights of us eating Applebee's takeout together in your bed, and then watching Batwoman show, which you loved. And remember when I cut your toenails and then shave your legs. You loved that. Well, I'm ready to do that again if you take me back. I know you say yes, so I'm on your way to your house now. I'll see you in a few minutes. Fang Fang. No. A, I don't know you, and B, I don't want to know you. Oh my God. Robert Green says $1,400 for that paperweight computer. Hey, that probably be you probably get more for that now if it was in good condition. And yeah, Homer Simpson would rather have crab juice than Mountain Dew, as Dan23 points out. Sci-Fi Nation says pencil burning. It's the Carogan way. Did you know that the Salem witch trials, no one was burned at the stake during the Salem witch trials? That's actually just complete myth. Zero. No witches. No witches. In fact, no people were burned at all at the Salem witch trials. There were a number of executions. Most of them were by hanging. One was by somebody being crushed to death by rocks. And the witches weren't just women. My whole life, I thought, the witch trials, it was so unfair to the women. No, there were women and men. Okay, guys who got accused of witchcraft too. It wasn't just women, and they were mostly hung. And a few died in custody before they could be executed. And one unlucky woman was, I don't know how unlucky, but was crushed to death by rocks, which probably is worse than hanging. I don't know. I don't want to find out. But no burning at the stake. That was only done in Europe. So way to go, Salem, you just raised your respect for you a little bit in my eyes. Springtime is bird of prey. Don't be afraid. Joe Biden will make sure you have a new supply of chicken sandwiches and butt plugs. I can't eat chicken anymore. And I'm not going to use butt plugs, so that's completely useless. Matthew says, on my personal account that I don't upload or stream on this channel. It's no problem, Admiral. And Dan says, the large majority of men do not shave their legs. This is, again, true, Dan. Sci-Fi Nation says, bird of prey, where the guy witches train. No. They were just guys. I don't know about anything else. Dear Bob, can you tell us the history of Caroga? Wait, never mind. Tell us the history of Turkestan. I can't. It'd take forever. The history. Well, you guys got quite a bit of history of Turkestan in my earlier discussion of the second Carogan soldier. So I would say this one I've already answered. Dear Bob, hey Bird, any thoughts for loose bowel remedies? I ate way too much Mexican food during the Super Bowl, and I've been paying the price for over a week now. Thank you for your advice. I'm very dehydrated. Your friend, AT. If you're still having the problem a week later, you probably got a bigger problem, and you should probably go to a doctor or a hospital or even the emergency room. You're probably going to need some IV fluids and maybe a stomach pumping. But if it's only been a day or two, that Imodium works really good. Or if you have like a painkiller that's very hard to get these days, type thing, like an opioid painkiller, that will give you like instantly cure loose bowels. Maybe too much so. Otherwise, 1 or 2 Imodiums and you're all set. Hello? Exclusive announcement from Marriott. Yeah, AT, and also obviously when you drink Gatorade helps. If not Gatorade, what's that stuff? The stuff with the electrolytes. Pedialyte. Pedialyte. You mix that in with some water. That'll give you the essential salts and minerals you need. Miss Lundell says, bird of prey, it was the man that was crushed. Was it? I thought it was a woman. Okay. Either way, an unfortunate person got crushed. Dear Bob, my YouTube channel sucks. I want to quit. Can you give me one good reason not to quit? Yes. People count on you and your channel. And more importantly, I would be upset if you quit. So there's 2 good reasons. Third, Mom will pray, might cry. Multiple reasons not to quit. That said, if you're one of those people who streams every day and you just need to take a break, you don't have to stream every day. Okay? Not everybody needs to stream every day. If you want to stream every other day or once a week or twice a week or 4 times a week, 6 times a week, it doesn't matter. You set a schedule and you don't even have to follow the schedule. You can just say, listen, I might stream, I might not. It depends how I feel any given day. That's fine too. You have total control over what you do. I mean, in long run, it's better if you can stick to a schedule so people know when to expect you and when not. But if you've got to make that schedule up as you go, so be it. And yeah, Sci-Fi Nation is also saying, please don't quit. Dear Bop, I hate February. That is all. You know, a lot of people hate February, not because it's Black History Month, but because it's cold. It's cold AF. It's cold AF here in New York. It's cold AF in Texas. It's cold AF in the Midwest. It's cold AF in the South. It's cold AF in the West. It's just cold AF all fuck over. Okay? It's still, yes, in the mornings, we get some sunlight finally. Before 7 a.m., there's a little bit of light, but it's still getting colder, for fuck's sake. Come March, things start to get better, generally. But we've had an ice pack out there for over a week now. I can't get outside, even, not that I want to go anywhere, but even if I wanted to go out somewhere, I can't. The wheelchair doesn't fit down the sidewalk because the snow is, not enough people have shoveled their sidewalk the complete width, because by law you only need an 18-inch wide path. And so my wheelchair is like 28 inches wide. I can't get down an 18-inch wide path. And with half the driveways snowed over and the corners not shoveled, I can't get up and down streets to get around where it's blocked. So I can't go anywhere. Oh, not that I want to, but yeah, it's bullshit. It's too cold. I used to love the snow when I could drive my Jeep and I could walk and I could shovel. And I would always shovel the snow. I mean, it was my job. I would shovel the snow I wasn't big on doing chores, but as soon as I was a kid, as soon as I could shovel, it was my job to shovel. And let me tell you, okay, we had a house when I was growing up. From like 5 years old to like 15 years old, we had a corner house, okay? A corner house. We had half a frickin' block on the side of the block. That's a lot of shoveling, okay? That is a lot of shoveling. And I used to like it. Now, like the Frank Sinatra song about clouds, they just rain and snow on everyone. I've seen it from both sides now. Anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry you hate February. I don't think many people love February. I'll say maybe in Australia people like February, but I'm not even going to use my accent because, everybody hates it. They hate February more than Ozzy O'Prey. Jedi Bills is but Bird of Prey. What if you're expected to go on each night? Hail Caroga. Jedi Bill, you can be expected, but guess what? You can say, I'm not going on each night anymore. I've decided to change my schedule. I'll be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and that's it. Or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Saturday, whatever. And that's it. And you say, I'm done. This is the new schedule. If you don't like it, tough crap. Then stream yourself. Somebody else stream. That's all you have to do. Okay? Yeah, people will be like, please, please, please. But guess what? If you're not on YouTube, you're not even going to hear them. So don't worry about it. I think it's important to take breaks. Dear Bob, Wesley Crusher here. It got so cold here this morning, I think it got all the way down to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Mom O'Prey is so angry right now. She's growling. I had to put on a long sleeve shirt and socks. Can you believe that? What happened to the global warming? What should I do? I might have to fix that heater in my house. Thanks, Wes. Wes, you son of a bitch, Wes. You son of a bitch. Everybody to Wesley's house. Everybody who hates February to Wesley's house. Yeah, to take me with you. Son of a bitch. And if you were in San Diego, Wes, it'd probably be even nicer. Dear Bob, why didn't you get Roxette a birthday gift? I did. You guys saw it. He got 3 gifts. He just needs to come get them. Dear Bob, I desperately want to quit my job and focus on YouTube. Got any money-making scams I can get into? Oh, hell yeah. You can start calling people, telling them you're the Prince of Nigeria and that you're going to give them money, but you need them to send you some money first. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is completely illegal, and you should not do this under any circumstances. But, in theory, if you really needed money, and you only focused, don't do it to the elderly, okay? Please. The elderly have enough problems. Focus on the young and stupid, the 20-somethings. Okay? Focus on them. I feel a lot less bad if you scam a 20-something than a 60, 70, 80-year-old. Yes, Mama Pray.
Tell me that it's not delicious.
Mama Pray wants me to taste something and tell her it's not delicious. It is a piece of flank steak. Yeah, that's pretty good. Even with nothing on it. Well done, Mama Pray. Now we know what Sassy was bargaining about. That's very good. Yeah, no, don't scam anybody. Obviously, I'm joking. But if you are going to scam people, scam the scammers. Okay, like if you get an email saying that they want you to send them money, so that you can claim money from Nigeria, write them back from a secondary fake email account. Never give your real name. And, pretend that you're really into it, but say you need $5 as a good faith gesture, or $5 to get the key remade that opens the safe deposit box that your late husband's money is in. And if they send you $5, then you can send them 5,000, and then you can receive the 5 million. And I've heard that works sometimes. It's probably also illegal, but it feels like it shouldn't be. Anyway, I think that is it for our Dear Bops today. Let's refresh the screen just in case we got any new ones. No, that is it. That has got us through our Dear Bops. Let's head back to the main screen, and I'll see what you guys have been talking about for the last few minutes. Jedi Bill says, "Hey Thomas, you are awesome, sir." Dab Nab, I like you. Is Thomas back? Is Thomas back? I thought Thomas was leaving for work early. Sci-Fi Nation says it's colder in Missouri. It's colder in Missouri than in Michigan today. Yeah, it's all effed up. It's all effed up. Where are we? No, all hail Ozio Praise, the Sci-Fi Nation. I think Ozio Prey's dead. We can't bring Ozio Prey back. Wesley is laughing. Springtime's is Bird of Prey. I'm not joking. It's 25 Fahrenheit here in Anchorage, Alaska. It is colder now, deep in the heart of Texas, than it is in Anchorage, Alaska. My God. Wesley says, I like Ozzy O'Prey. Well, you're the only one, Wes. Ungrima says, Belly O'Prey. Carlos says, I hope it's not the spam. It's not Sunday. Mom O'Prey, if that was the out-of-date spam, it was freaking delicious. Wesley Crusher says, Bert O'Prey, you and Mom O'Prey are welcome over. Can you fix the heater? We'll just burn some pencils, Wes. Don't worry. You can get a lot of heat out of a pencil. Wesley says, Bert O'Prey, can you fit in the shed? I don't want to be in the shed. Sassy will take the shed. Vincent Gallipo says, Bert O'Prey, the young and the stupid rather than the young and the restless. Superb. Yes. Mike Richards says, Antasia Beaverhausen. Bradley Briggs says, tell them to give you their bank info and take their money. And we have rolling blackout and boiling water warnings where I live. Oh, Bradley, I'm so sorry. And Carlo is laughing. So with that, guys, let us leave on that funny laughing note. I've got some delicious... Oh, Ozzy O'Prey just donated $1. Oi, you're not ditching me. Who cares if a bunch of dingoes ran off? Don't let the wankers stop me from showing up from time to time. Oi, Ozzy O'Prey, but we'll make some time for you, Ozzy O'Prey. Thank you so much for the $1 and the beautiful eyebrow-raising Jadzia Dax. I've been thinking. I had some thoughts about a new. I don't know if it's going to be a new segment or just a new show, a new video, but I have a plan. Unfortunately, it involves some investment to get it going. I think I can start with a small investment and see if it goes well. Or I might be able to just not invest in anything and just see if it goes well first before I make an investment. And I know I've been saying I'm doing a video. I'm really going to try. I got to basically stop. Here's my deal. Here's the deal. I'm playing Space Engineers again, and it's fucking taking up all my free time. And I don't even know why, because it seems like nobody else is on Space Engineers anymore but me. So I need to just stop playing Space Engineers, and then I'll have my free time to start working on videos again, and then maybe start growing my channel again. And I got something that I don't want to overhype it, but if it works as well as I think it might, could be a very funny segment, or even just a separate video in and of itself, which I guess would be the most ideal. Plus, I have at least 2 to 3 video ideas that I want to do, and I could put them out. There's no reason it should take me more than a week to do any of those videos. So, if I could get on a 2, I really only need 2 uploaded videos a week, and I think I'd be in a pretty good spot. So we'll see what happens. But as for right now, I have some delicious flank steak from Mom O'Prey waiting for me. So I will be signing off because I'm hungry. Sci-Fi Nations is a great stream as always. Live long and alpaca, everyone. Hail Caroga, absolutely. Hail Caroga, Sci-Fi Nation. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I don't think you will make it up my stairs, though, or through the door. Well, Wes, we'll just have to cut open your door. Bring home some power tools from work. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, sorry, Bird of Prey, I don't think you will make it up my stairs. Yeah, we'll find our way. Where there's a will, there's a way, Wes. Carlo Albanese says, Bird of Prey, we need a war. Thin out their numbers a little. Yeah. Resolute Germs says, Bird of Prey, you need a cigarette Gizzy Esri Dax reward to match the Jadzia ones. No, she never got anywhere near as passionate as the Jadzia kiss. Mamo Prey is asking Wes if you have any strong neighbors. Jedi Bill says, oh sure, Bird of Prey, blame it on space engineers. Well, I'm blaming it on myself. I'm just telling you that it's space engineers is where I'm wasting my time. That and listening to everybody else's streams all day. It's very hard to work on a video while listening and being on other people's streams. But it's also very hard to make a video while you have space engineers running. Hail Caroga, says Carlo. Live long and prosper, y'all. Hashtag me prove, says Bradley. Deej Odyssey says, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow on Caroga. Wesley says, so Bird said we can blow up Caroga and space engineers. I didn't say you could, but if you did, it would probably be doing me a favor. Sci-Fi says, D, just 2 to 4 more inches tonight here. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I will tell T-Berg to nuke Caroga. And Deej says, you didn't listen to my stream, so don't blame me. Damn it, Deej, I didn't know you were streaming. Your title didn't seem like it was a stream. I saw Deej's video title come up in my notifications. It was something about not liking snow. So I assumed it was like another 5 to 10 minute Deej video where he uploaded, and I fully intended to watch it before I started streaming. But when I clicked on it, all of a sudden it turned out to be a live stream that was still going on. And not a 10-minute video I could watch on 2x speed and have plenty of time to start the stream. So, my fault. I assumed. I can't make that mistake again. So with that, guys, Qapla all. Good night. Bird out. Please subscribe if you haven't. It would really, really make me happy. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything Bird of Prey 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care.